What up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Saturday and good morning, good afternoon, possibly evening if you are in Asia. Justin Halliday, and we're going to get this Facebook Live started in just about 30 seconds. I want to get some music on. What up, what up, what up, what up? So we are popping on here. We are getting ready for a beautiful Saturday. It is absolutely gorgeous out. I don't think there is a single cloud in the sky today. Not a single cloud in the sky today. Thank you, Tara. These are Blenders shades. They had a 50% off their flat screens. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. For those of you that are hopping on, my name is Justin Halliday. This is our backyard. I'm going to tell you something. We moved into this new home on February 15th, and it has become our sanctuary in the lockdown. It could not have been a more blessed timing with 3 young children to be able to move into this home. And it has become, this backyard here has literally become our sanctuary. So anyway, this is me, this is our home. And welcome to the live stream. So if you're popping on here, drop a comment below. Let me know if you're catching this live, hashtag live. If you're catching this later in the day on the weekend, hashtag replay. And I'm going to give some shout outs. We got a lot of people popping on here. What's up, Mac? Hey, Mac. We've got Wayne in the house and Joshua. Well, we're down here in Jacksonville, Florida. Mr. James King from the UK. Mr. Paul, I miss you, Paul. Sally, our amazing assistant, virtual assistant Lloyd, and Pierre. I love those masks, Pierre. You guys are killing it out there. Wyatt and Peter over in the Philippines, and Santhiam in India, and Gavin in South Africa. Benjamin is on the call. What's up, Benjamin? I am a fan of yours, bro. All I can say is I am a fan. Carrie is in the house. Tara and Usman. Man, packing the call. Welcome. Good to see everybody on here. Good to see. I hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend. And I hope you have some fun stuff in store for Saturday, Sunday. Looks like things are starting to turn around, at least here in the United States. A couple of states have opened back up, so that's really good news. A couple of states have opened back up for business, and so that's really good to see for all the small businesses. I know that I think it was the mayor of Jacksonville came on and said that Jacksonville is going to be opening up. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Jacksonville is going to be opening up phase 1 of the lockdown. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's good news, right? Good news. Go ahead and share this live stream as well. I'm going to be doing a giveaway this weekend. We are going to be doing a giveaway this weekend. And I want to kind of give you guys the details of how that's going to work and how it's going to go. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Bitcoin, a little bit about cryptocurrency, a little bit about the state of what's going on right now. So make sure that you share this. Let me know if you do share it so that I can give you a shout out. Thank you for sharing, Joe. Absolutely. What's up, Joshua? And Michael's popping on. A lot of people popping on here. So for those of you that don't know, we got involved in Bitcoin back in early 2017. That's right, Mac. We're about to test 9K again. We're about to test a $9,000 Bitcoin resistance for the second time in about 3 days. We got started in Bitcoin and crypto. We started to diversify our investments back in early 2017. I have a video out there if you don't know our story, but for those of you that are on here, I can tell you real simple. Got a phone call from a friend of mine in Australia, and she said, Justin, have you heard of Bitcoin? And I said, no. What the heck is that? And she said, let me send you a video. And so she sent me a video. Many people have seen this video. It has millions of views on YouTube, and it has 3 very prominent characters in it. Celebrities, billionaires. Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin, and like 400 other companies, multi-billionaire. Chamath Palihapitiya, I can't pronounce his last name, but this gentleman bought a bunch of Bitcoin in 2013. Pay attention, $32, $33 a Bitcoin. Billionaire by the time he was 30. When I tell you, and you don't have to take my word for it, success leaves clues, you guys. Success leaves clues. When you see multi-billionaires investing in cryptocurrency, you better take action. Success leaves clues. So Chamath became a billionaire by the time he turned 30. And then you have Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the Rich Dad, Poor Dad series. What's going on, Dario? Belgium in the house. And he's an advocate. I mean, he says fiat is dead, and it's only a matter of time before it is completely useless. And so these 3 gentlemen were in the video that this lady sent me. And after I watched that video, I did not do investigative work. I did not do research. I did not Google Bitcoin. I did not try to understand everything that is blockchain. I did none of that. I did one thing. I bought 2 Bitcoin. I bought 2 Bitcoin. Now, when I got in, Bitcoin was a little over 13. What's up, Garrett? Good to see you from the Netherlands, brother. We're coming back to the Netherlands. As soon as this travel ban is over, our trip got cut short in the Netherlands. We're coming back to the Netherlands. Now listen, I'm not an expert in Bitcoin. In fact, I don't understand all of it. I have a hard time trying to look on the blockchain. I have a hard time trying to figure out how all of that ledger stuff works. But guess what? We made money in Bitcoin because we took action in 2017. We took action. So I saw this video. I created a wallet on Coinbase. Back then, Coinbase, thank you for sharing, Gavin. This will be valuable. Your network will have an opportunity to win this weekend, to win a couple of really cool prizes that we're going to be giving away. We like to give back. We just gave $100, and it might not seem like a lot, but $100 in Bitcoin today could, if you sit that in a wallet and just sit on it, that could be $1,000 by the end of the year. Like, it's an asset that continues to go up. And it's funny, I see people popping in here that watched me live in 2017 and 2018 and are still messaging me. I just got a message this morning from a guy, I won't mention his name, who I find that we've been connected now for over a year, and his message to me this morning was, is this Bitcoin thing legit? Well, let's see. My business partner and I just flew out to Europe before this lockdown, January, February. We went to Malaysia first. We were in Asia. We started in Asia, Malaysia, Philippines. Then we came back and took a 2-week break, and then we went out to London, Poland, Netherlands, Norway. We did a Europe trip, which got cut a little short. And I'm here to tell you that I paid for that entire trip in Bitcoin. Is it legit? Listen, if you're on this Facebook live stream right now and you believe Bitcoin is legit, hashtag Bitcoin right now in the comments, hashtag Bitcoin. Now, if you're here today and you have never got started with Bitcoin, hashtag shame on you. So I'm here to tell you that it is legit. I'm not here to tell you I'm an expert. I'm not here to tell you. So my story is we got those 2 Bitcoin in 2017. And then we got turned on to a couple of companies that actually allowed you to accumulate more Bitcoin. Somebody asked me yesterday, Justin, where do you buy Bitcoin? I said, listen, I haven't had to buy Bitcoin since 2017. I haven't. I have not bought Bitcoin. Now, I've showed a lot of people thousands of people how to buy Bitcoin. Some people buy it through Coinbase. Some people buy it through exchanges like Kraken and Bittrex, which now allows you to wire money in. Some people buy it through one of our partners, Global Exchange or GX Broker. So if you're here today and you need to buy Bitcoin, I don't care what country you're in, we have a solution. Listen, you can get it through Cash App. There's so many ways for you to buy Bitcoin. There's over-the-counter OTC locations all over the country. There's Bitcoin ATMs. And you're going to ask me, is Bitcoin legitimate? Like, come on. I want to talk to you about the Crypto.com card. I'm not an affiliate of Crypto.com, but I'm a member, and there is benefits for sharing the card with others. And so this morning, I purchased, so I'm just going to tell you, I'm giving away some nano ledgers. If you guys would like, and I'm going to ship it wherever you are, if you are the winner of the raffle. So I don't care if you're the furthest part in the country, pay attention, or the furthest part in the globe, and you are the winner, I'm going to send you your nano ledger. I don't care if the shipping costs more than what I paid for the ledger. We're gonna keep it fair, and we're gonna give everybody a chance to win. And so I went online this morning to buy some ledgers, and I come to find out that they're partnered with the crypto card that I use. This was so cool. I didn't know this. And so basically the crypto card, and I'm going to put a link. I just put a post on my Facebook wall. So if you want to get that crypto card and you want to get it loaded with $50 for activation, you and I both get $50. Use my referral link that's in that post. I'm also going to, when I get done with this live, I'm going to post some links up above. So if you want an opportunity to win the ledger, I want to just see who would be excited about getting their hands on a free hard wallet. Hashtag Nano, N-A-N-O. Hashtag Nano below. So I go online to buy this, and I have the Ruby Red card. And so that Ruby Red card, I'm earning crypto from staking some tokens. So I move some token from one wallet into another wallet on the Crypto.com card, and I'm receiving money every day in their native token, which is the CRO. It stands for CRO. Legit company, been around for a few years, hundreds of thousands of members. I used this card also to travel, and so there's international capabilities. So I was able to convert. You're able to move your Bitcoin over to the card. You receive Bitcoin for staking the card, so there's an interest program, and then for all of the purchases, you receive cash back in the native token CRO. So I got a lot of people on here. I'm going to give you the stick around till the end, because I'm going to give you the steps on how to qualify for the raffle. I'm going to do a Google drawing. I'm going to give. Let me stay with the topic here, and then we'll go over how we're going to get the card to everybody. And so I find out that I can purchase the ledgers with the CRO token, and I get 10% cash back. Who does 10% cash back? Does Chase do 10% cash back on your purchases? No. Does Bank of America do 10% cash back on your purchases? No. Who? I'm serious. I'm asking you guys a question. Who do you know out there in the traditional credit card world that gives you 10% back on your purchases? So what I had to do was I converted some of my Bitcoin that I'm hodling in that wallet. Remember, I'm getting benefits. I'm actually getting I'm receiving cash back in the tokens. So I have a stash of my crypto sitting on. I have a stash of that crypto sitting in my wallet in that crypto card. And so I just had to convert some to the CRO token, and then I scanned it right on the website. Purchase went through immediately, and I got 10% back in token. It's like a no-brainer. So I'm going to go ahead and post the link up above to get the card. Now listen, it's available in the U.S. It's available in many of the Asian countries right now, the Asia Pacific Rim. Very soon it will be available in Europe and Canada. So register even though it's not available yet, and then you'll get notified when it becomes active in your country or market. So really cool, man. All of the travel we did, like I said, purchased with Bitcoin. Now listen, Bitcoin is coming up on a very historical moment. A very historical moment. Again, I'm not an expert, don't claim to be an expert, don't want to be an expert, don't have the time to be an expert. But what I do is link up with experts. What we do is we hook up with the experts. We make sure that in our sphere of influence, in our circle, are experts. Experts in Forex, experts in cryptocurrency, experts in trading, experts in marketing, experts in advertising, and then we learn from them. All we do is copy. All we do is copy the right cat, you guys. You ever heard that saying, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat? 3 years ago, we started copying the right cats, and my life, our family's life has literally changed. Time freedom, no job, no boss, you know, beautiful sanctuary. And you guys can have it too. All you have to do is follow the right cat. And so, so the halving is coming up. I think it's May 10th. What does that mean? Every 4 years, and I'll put a link up here to, you can Google it. What is the Bitcoin halving? Every 4 years. So Bitcoin started in 2009. 2009, the program launched, and Bitcoin started at a couple pennies. And then it went up, and then it went down, and then it went up, and then it went down, and then it went up, and then it went down. And it just continues to go up and down, only it's always going up. And so it's, do you know, listen, these are mind-blowing statistics, you guys. Do you know that Bitcoin is up 9 million% since it started in 2009? 9 million%. We got Botswana in the house. What's up, Bone? 9 million%. Chamath bought a bunch of Bitcoin in 2013 at $32. Do you know at one time he owned over 5% of all the Bitcoin? He owned it. Billionaire. Now listen, Bitcoin today is pushing 9K. But I'm going to tell you something. I did a video, I think it was back in February, and it was $3,000 a coin. $3,000 a coin. And I see some of you on here that were on that live in February. When I was telling you to buy Bitcoin at 3,000, your money would have tripled. Your 3,000 would be 9,000 today. Where can you get that in traditional investing? Where? I'll answer that question for you. Nowhere. Nada. Ain't happening. And so back to the halving. So what happens every 4 years is the difficulty. So again, without overcomplicating things, because another one of my mentors taught me a long time ago, this is gold, you guys. The confused mind always says no. Less is more. Keep it simple. The confused mind will always say no. So if you give somebody too much information and they become confused, they will never take action. It is a scientific brain fact. You cannot say yes when you're confused. So we're going to keep it simple. Supercomputers, called mining rigs, solve math equations to complete blocks of transactions. That's it. I'm talking Kano, I'm talking about the crypto card. Go back to my Facebook wall, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see a post of the card and the purchase, and you'll see in there a link to get your card set up. And if you use, you can get it wherever you want. I don't care where you get it, but if you use that referral link, you get $50 worth of free money. You can convert it into whatever token you want. You can buy XRP, you can buy ETH, you can buy Litecoin, you can buy Bitcoin. It's an exchange. You can actually put your fiat money on the card and buy your crypto there. So there's another way for you guys to buy the crypto. And so these supercomputers, they solve these math equations, and the mining rig or miner that is responsible for completing the block gets a reward. Right now that reward is around 12 Bitcoin. And again, if I'm missing some of these numbers, don't sacrifice, don't crucify me. I'm not an expert, like I said, but we've done very well. So you can Google the halving and get some more details. But that, and you guys, if one of you guys knows the facts and I'm off a little bit, just go ahead and correct me. Feel free to drop a comment. But I believe right now the reward is 12 Bitcoin. And on May 10th, that's going to double. The difficulty is going to double. It's going to be down to 6 Bitcoin. So you have a supply and demand. You have a finite amount of Bitcoin. The government, what are they? Is the U.S. dollar finite right now? Who knows the answer to that question? That's right, Mac. Thank you. 12.5 Bitcoin is the reward right now. That goes down to 6.25. So let me ask you guys a question. Is the U.S. dollar finite right now? It's infinite. They're just printing and printing and printing and printing and printing, which causes the value to do what? Go down, go down, go down, go down. So Bitcoin, 21 million. That's all that will ever be created. So there will never be more than 21 million Bitcoin in circulation. Fact about Bitcoin, like 20% of it is lost. It's unclaimable. It's been sent and it's just floating around in cyberspace. So now you have taken the 21 million and you're down to, I don't know, let's say about 18 million Bitcoins. I think it's like 2,400 and something is when the last Bitcoin is going to be mined. And so every 4 years it gets more difficult to create those Bitcoins, which increases the value. It's a simple supply and demand of economics, guys. Again, you don't have to be an expert. And so this halving, which is coming up in 10 days, which is almost guaranteed to shoot the trajectory of Bitcoin up even more. So if you look at the history of the last two halvings, when the halving was crossed, Bitcoin went up. In 2017, a lot of you remember that ride when we bought our first Bitcoin at about 1,100 in the beginning of 2017 and went up to almost 20,000. You know, we were fortunate enough to make a move before it crashed all the way down, and we sold almost all of our crypto, and we walked away with a pretty nice profit. And then 4 years ago was another halving. And then now we're at the next halving. And it's going to go up, guys. It's going to go up. It's going to go up, guys. Some are calling it to be 30 to 50K by the end of the year. Now, right now, today, you can buy one Bitcoin for about 9,000. That's right, Todd. That's right, Latoya. You doing good for a Bitcoin rookie. Oh, boy. We've been blessed, guys, highly blessed and highly favored, and we thank the good Lord above every single day for what we have, and we know that it can be taken away at any moment. God gives and God taketh away, right? And so we're just grateful for the position we're in. I'll get you a link, John Paul, to that card. I'm going to post it up above, and again, like I said, guys, it's on my Facebook wall. So the halving is coming up in 10 days. I personally don't think it's going to rocket right away. But it can. Some are calling $30,000 to $50,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. Some are saying by 2021-22, a $500,000 Bitcoin. Here's what I know. Many economists, many very smart people, way smarter than me, say that there's already a greater store of value than gold. Gold is a store of value. You can't walk into the store right now and put a block of gold on the counter and buy something. But it has value. It's a store of value. Now, Bitcoin is not only a store of value, but it is also a currency. So you can actually spend your Bitcoin. But here's what's happening. The world is a mess. The markets are crashing. People are scared, and money is going down. But Bitcoin is going up. Like, just look at what's going on, guys. Just open your eyes and pay attention, you guys. The stock market crashing, the futures market crashing, the equities market crashing, and Bitcoin is going up. People are feeling more safer putting their money in Bitcoin than they are in other assets. That's when the big shift comes. You have a little more time to be at the forefront of this shift. Now, I'm going to give you a little story that I missed out on. It was back in 1995, maybe. This is dating me. I worked in the World Trade Center. A lot of you don't know this about me, but I worked in the World Trade Center. We lived up in Jersey. I got a job straight out of computer school and got a job in Morgan Stanley Dean Witter in the World Trade Center, guys. I was a desktop support technician. And I commuted from New Jersey to Manhattan every single day. It was a 2-hour commute both ways. It was amazing. I was young. It was a great job. And I worked in the World Trade Center. And this was pre-internet. Like, I'm not 30 anymore. And so I remember sitting there at my desk. And I took a phone call. It was a help desk, and I took a phone call from a broker. And our job was to determine what was wrong with the broker's PC, and then determine, was it software, was it hardware, was it a native app that Morgan Stanley built, what was the problem? And they had just started to roll out the internet. I mean, this is how long ago this was. And he says to me on the call, guys, he says, have you heard of this company called Google? This is a true story, guys. Have you heard of this company called Google? And the only search engine at the time, I think, was Yahoo. Netscape Navigator might have just come out. But Yahoo, remember Yahoo? Remember those commercials? I'm dating myself. But I missed out on that opportunity. I made a decision. I made a promise to myself moving forward. I would never miss out on these types of opportunities. He said, have you heard of this company, Google? I said, no. He gave me some interesting facts about them. They were just coming out as an IPO. I was an employee of Morgan Stanley Dean Winter. I was in an excellent position to get thousands of that shares of that stock for a penny. Google. 25 years ago, I had an opportunity to buy a bunch of Google. And I passed on it. I didn't take advantage. I didn't take action. And look. And so when somebody messaged me 3 years ago and they said, have you heard of Bitcoin? Now, you want to hear something even funnier? That wasn't the first time I heard about Bitcoin. In 2015, I was out in Oregon, and I was out there for a huge leadership conference. I was a keynote speaker. And after the event, one of the programmers came up to me, and he said to me, Justin, have you heard of Bitcoin? And he tried to explain it to me, and he was so technical. And he talked about the zeros and the ones in this software program and how this guy created it. And I was not ready to hear the message. And I said to him, how much are those Bitcoins? He said $250 a piece. That was in 2015, guys. Chamath got involved in 2013. It was $32. 2015, it was $250. I got involved in 2017. It was $1,000. Today, it's $9,000. You do the math. Where's it going to be in 5 years? Like, if you can get started right now and just start accumulating little bits of it, I'm going to give you guys a way to accumulate it. I'm going to put a link up above here for you to go watch a Bitcoin video and get started to accumulate Bitcoin today. I'm going to give you some links, so there's going to be some links up in here when I get done. And so I said to him, let me see one of those Bitcoins. This is how ignorant I was. I said, let me see one of those Bitcoins. And he said, you can't hold them. He said, it's on a computer program. And I said, what? And I pulled out $1,000 in cash. I had some travel cash with me. And I said to him, you see this? This is real money. I can hold this. I can go spend it. I can exchange it for goods and services. I said, you keep your Bitcoin, and I'll keep my US dollars. And I had a couple shots that night, and I literally forgot all about Bitcoin. And so when my friend called me in 2017, it was April, and she said, have you ever heard about Bitcoin? Guys, I didn't even remember. that prior introduction to Bitcoin. And so after I got started, I posted something on my Facebook that I finally got started in Bitcoin. Remember, 2017 was an epic year. How many of you guys remember the summer of 2017 and the Bitcoin run? Bitcoin, everything was Bitcoin. Everybody was buying in. The market was surging. It was going up every day, $1,000 an hour. And when I posted it on, his name is Jefferson. Maybe he'll watch this video. He calls me after I post on Facebook and he says, hey, you finally got involved. I said, what do you mean? He goes, you don't remember when we spoke about Bitcoin a couple years ago? I said, did you try to tell me about Bitcoin? He started laughing. He said, I sure did. I said, when? He said, back in 2015. He said, remember that conference we were both at? I said, yeah. I said, what did I say? I said, what? I said, I don't even want to know how much it was worth. And he laughed a little bit. I said, how much was it worth? He said it was about $250 a coin. I said, ah. I said, what did I say? He said, Justin, you took out $1,000. You said, you can keep your Bitcoin and I'll keep my money. I missed that opportunity. But I swore to myself that I would take advantage. And so in 2017, we took advantage. So I'm telling you guys, don't take my word for it. If you don't want to take my word for it, don't take my word for it. But we've come a long way. And we're here to tell you that now's the time for you to get started. I'm going to put a link up above here to the crypto card. I'm going to put a link up above here for you to watch another Bitcoin video and create a free account with a company we've been working with for 10 months that has helped us accumulate a bunch of Bitcoin. If you're in the US, you will have to wait a short period of time to get started in this company, but at least let me know if you're interested so I can put you on a list. We're going after our United States registration and compliance right now, which is awesome. So let's talk a little bit about the raffle. I'm going to post an image. So this post, anybody that posts on this live video will not count as a chance to win the giveaway, okay? You have to comment on the picture that I'm going to post. So for those of you that are here, again, sharing this, thank you for sharing. You can tag anybody you want to tag in here that you think would like an opportunity to win a free Nano Ledger. I will ship anywhere in the world if you win. I'm going to do a Google number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you put, when you comment on the post that I put on after this live, and I'll also put a link to the post over there in the up above, all the instructions on all of the Bitcoin stuff, the video, the card, the giveaway. Yes, Philip, I will ship to South Africa. All of the information is going to be above this live stream in about the next 20 minutes. And so anybody that there's going to be some rules to the giveaway. You're going to have to write something. You're going to have to share the post. You're going to have to like the post. And then I'm going to go ahead and after you comment, I'm going to give you a number. Everybody's going to get a number from 1 to whatever. If 1,000 people comment, that means there will be 1,000 people that will have a chance to win a free Nano Ledger. Listen, they're not super expensive. You can go buy one today if you want, but why not get a free one, right? I figured let's give back. Let's help some people get started. I say we because we do everything together over here. We may even give you some free Bitcoin to put on there. So for those of you that win the Nano Ledger, we may even shoot you over some free Bitcoin. I don't know, maybe $50 in Bitcoin to put on there. And then we'll help you get set up with the card. And we'll help you guys get started on the greatest shift of wealth that we will ever have an opportunity to be a part of. I'm telling you right now, guys, do not miss this. So I'm going to put a post on my wall. You're going to need to like it. You're going to need to comment on it. And you're going to need to share it. And after you commented on it, I'm going to give you a number. Probably on Sunday night, at some point on Sunday night, we're going to come out here in the sanctuary. I'm going to have the tiki torches lit up. We're going to have the pool light on. We're going to have a giveaway party. And then we're going to use Google random number. We're going to use Google random number to pick at least one, possibly two. At least one, possibly two. Or maybe more. I don't know. We'll see what kind of mood we're in on Sunday night. Sounds like a plan. Free is always good. That's right. What'd she say here? She said, make them do a prediction. That's a pretty good prediction. That's pretty cool. Also, some other things. So, yeah, guys. So that's our story. We're stacking Bitcoin. We're giving back to the community. We're sitting here on lockdown in the sanctuary. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are, paying attention to the requirements in your country. A lot of the stores around here now are requiring us to wear the masks just to get into the store. And I'm not getting involved in any of that. Is it legal to do that? Can they force us? I don't know. We're just over here going with the flow, waiting for the country and the world to open back up so we can travel and we can get to London. We got big plans in London, big plans in the Netherlands. We're coming back out to Asia. We've got big plans in Africa. Where's all my Nigerian friends? Comment below, hashtag Nigeria. We're coming out to Durban, hashtag Durban. We're coming out to Joburg, hashtag Joburg. We're coming out, hashtag London. We are going to be doing some traveling, and we are going to be bringing this legacy company and this cryptocurrency revolution, Bitcoin revolution, all over the globe, you guys. So let me see. I'm pretty sure I covered everything I wanted to cover. The crypto card. So get it. Link above. Stack some Bitcoin. Link above. Rules and regulations for the giveaway, which will most likely be on Sunday night. with that being said, guys, I just give you one more little look around here, and we're going to enjoy that right there. So you guys have an amazing weekend. See you in the next video.